Alright guys, Supreme Kami here, and today I am going to be talking about should you guys summon for Lynn's Rerun banner here. So as far as this video goes, it's just gonna be a very quick one, just talking about in terms of my personal experience using Lynn, some positives about her and then some negatives about her, and then that's pretty much it. Just keeping it short and simple and informative about her overall kit and stuff. So I think I do want to kind of start things up by talking about what we know. As far as future releases, we know that Umi should be the next character coming in, and then following that, we should be having Fenrir, Lon, Incris, and then obviously, last but not least, we have Fiona. So with the release of Fiona, it is kind of safe to say that summoning for Lynn is actually not a bad option because with Fiona, she does actually have the Ultra Resident. So we don't really know what is like the Ultra Resident number as far as like the damage output would be, so it could still be very good, but at least you need to have Lynn. So I think even right now, before even watching towards the very end, having Lynn is actually a very positive thing. Alright, so to quickly highlight some of the key factors of Lynn, why she's good, we should talk about her Moonlight Realm. When you cast her Moonlight Realm skills, you are going to be able to gain a 15% attack up, so that is obviously going to be very effective just to have a higher stat to kind of go into battle with. So I am going to be showing you guys my version of things, so in terms of my flame comp and then my frost team, so you guys can see what kind of increase we're looking at. And then obviously secondly, her weapon mastery. I think that is actually another component key to kind of point out, just because of the fact that she is able to run on multiple teams. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people do know that, so that's why it makes her very valuable. And then the next thing is going to be her epithelium. So I think that's pretty much like her off-field damage. So obviously with the star investment, it will get drastically better as it improves, but overall, if you're still starting out at 0 star, for example, you're still getting some mileage out of it. Don't discredit the fact that 0 star may not do as good. You still get something, so it is still obviously a very positive thing to kind of look at. And then last but not least, just to kind of highlight one of her investment, 30 points weapon charge. So if you are able to rack up the charge meter faster, that kind of leads you to doing more discharge, so that means you are doing more damage in total. So obviously that is good, but that one is locked into an advancement, so that's that. And then going to her negative aspect, I think the first thing I do want to point out is going to be her high start investment cost. So investing into Lynn is obviously something that people have been kind of questioning since her release. Is it really good to put her at 6 star or whatever? 6 star obviously on any character is good, but especially for Lynn, I think her 6 star investment is definitely very good, but the investment is just way too high. Like, I don't know, like it's just too high to the point that maybe other future characters may be able to supplement that amount of damage 6 star Lynn is doing with a character like a new character, maybe even 0 star or 1 star. So it's just that, are you guys able to fulfill the 6 star requirement, which is dumping money or saving them a lot? So so that's why I feel like her high star investment may not be catering to a lot of the free to play players or even the low spender. And then her weapon mastery, although it seems that her weapon mastery is able to cover a lot of teams, but the effects may not be all that good. Just take a example, the flame comp team. What is offered it with the weapon mastery may not be as good because it's not really offering all that much compared to, let's say, vault or even physical. So I just feel like having that 15% damage up when the shield is up is just very situational. If I have teammate that's able to quickly shatter the enemy, guess what? I'm not going to be able to get benefit from that 15% damage up anymore because the shield's gone. So it's just those little things that, although it's great, but it may not be something that's really good in the long term. Maybe because, like I said again, newer characters obviously going to be power crapping older characters, but in terms of this older characters, it is a little bit different, so I think the other two is not really like a negative, I guess. It's just more of like I want to say it could be problematic once you guys are kind of using her. Because when you guys are using her skills, the Moonlight Realm, she also has another passive that allows you to dodge an attack when the enemy is attacking you. So from what people are saying and from my own personal experience, man, from time to time, when I do dodge an enemy attack, I dodge right into their attack, so I end up dying. So yeah, not a fun experience in my books. And then last but not least, kind of like another kind of, I wouldn't say complaint, but it's just more like when you cast a Moonlight Realm and then you want to be using or you want to be moving around when you still have the Lin weapons on you, like actually using it, it is kind of hard to maneuver from time to time. So especially like dodge attack or just kind of dodging, just kind of moving forward a little bit, it's kind of hard. But overall, I do feel like the positive aspect of Lin does overshadow the negative aspect of things, and I do feel like getting her one copy is just enough. Because you got to take a look at the future as well. Like I said again, Fiona's coming out with the new Ultra Resident, so obviously having Lin right now would be a good option. But if you do wait maybe until Fiona drops, maybe we might be getting Lin as another rerun potentially. Who knows, right? But I just feel like having Lin is such a good valued character. Maybe people would say she's bad, she's aged a lot, whatever. But in my books, I think she's still providing so much that I cannot, discredit her usability. And then last but not least, her Matrix C. Just to quickly go over that. If you guys are planning to go for a Matrix C, I don't think that is a bad option. I think her 4-piece is actually pretty good. So if you guys set up for like 0 star, for example, and then you want to go all in for her chips, I think that's not even a bad option just because of what she's offering. I'll definitely have to say her conditions in terms of required it to fulfill, for example, may not be as good as some of the future releases Matrix C's, which I think that is definitely a good statement to kind of point that out. Just because things that comes out in the near future has a better conditions, it's easier to activate compared to what Lin is offering. But I mean, like, it's free damage is free damage to other weapon, right? So I think that's pretty much my overall thought. Just did a quick summary. Lin is still good. If you guys are able to pull her at 1 copy, that's definitely fine. But her recommended start level is definitely going to be 3-star advancement, just because you are going to be able to benefit from a lot of her epithelium damage overall. But other than that, that's going to be pretty much it for me. Just a quick summary of like should you guys summon for Lin or not. But other than that, I'll be catching you guys all on the next one.